outside. So Keith, we had this live picture from Sugarloaf the other day, and you could see the brick pavers all down around the bottom of the screen there, but plenty of natural stuff has now fallen to cover up all that too.
Yeah, looking pretty good there. It's interesting, there's a lot of snow on the mountains. I was checking this weekend for what trails are open. There's still building bases in some areas, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I need the beginner terrain for me, not for Luca.
Right, naturally. Yes, of course.
He's still working on it. He can rip. He's already there. We've got a little bit of snow still left over. You can see the radar, they're kind of ripping some big holes across the mid-coast and into down East Maine as well. And just setting up actually in a pretty nice area for a place like Sugarloaf and into Saddleback too, where we've got snow just sitting in those spots, temperatures in the 20s. 20s across northern Maine too. Snow shield though evaporating. This has to do with the fact that the support for it is moving farther and farther off to the east. And when we zoom out, look at that low way out there. 9 times out of 10, if you get a low this far away, you're getting nothing from it. But it's just got that inverted trough kicking right back through Halifax, and that's where the snow is coming from. So we'll see several more hours as the low just continues to drift off to the east. As it gets farther away, though, snowfall intensity rates should start to diminish. Now, this is not an all-inclusive list. There's a ton of reports, a lot of great spotters we have out there. But just to give you an idea, kind of different areas, Rangeley reported 12.2 inches of snow, Jackman 9 inches, Turner 7.5. Camden, this one surprised me. They did pretty well, 4.6 right along the coast there. Portland, Jetport, not so much, 0.3 inches of snow. And if you look outside in Portland now, there's none of that left. So additional snow yet to come. It looks like an inch or two in the mountains and into Millinocket as well. And then we'll be done with this later this afternoon. So you can see that precipitation shield really by 3 o'clock or so starts to weaken dramatically. We might set up a little area of snow still into the northwest side of the mountains. Again, that would be good news for the ski areas, maybe some drizzle and rain showers along the coast. And by tomorrow morning, we might still have a stray flurry hanging around, believe it or not, but we should be able to clear out through the middle of the day and get into some sun. But it's going to be chilly, and this is the beginning of what looks like a couple of really wintry days. Meteorological winter started December 1st, and I think it'll very much feel that way Wednesday and into Thursday as temperatures are only around freezing, middle of the day with sunshine, and even colder in the mountains into the teens there. So there's some snow, but just dress for true winter. And look at this, by Wednesday morning, we've got some single digits, a couple of below zero readings I think are possible in the mountains Wednesday morning. The coast should get to the teens, right to the water, and then Wednesday afternoon we're only in the 20s for highs. So as that storm departs, another storm misses to our south. High pressure builds in, good for quiet weather, not so good for temps as north winds just drive down some colder air. We try to get a little bit warmer through the end of the week and into the weekend. And actually at this point, the weekend looks pretty decent as we get into some mild air on Saturday, probably some additional clouds on Sunday. So our temperature trend way down there Wednesday, Thursday, back up. Don't get too excited about this time period though, because likely this is going to come with a rainstorm. So it might be warm and rainy at that point. So until we get there, again, cold, just the next couple of days. There is some sun in there, so that's nice. And any snow that we got in the mountains and foothills will sit easily straight through the weekend. Saturday looks good into the mid-40s and quiet, and then we'll watch Sunday night and into Monday. Interesting, you get these different signals, Brian. We've talked about it. There's been a single signal for a rainstorm next Monday for a little bit, so I think that's probably where we're going, in between relatively quiet.
Warm and rainy is better than cold and rainy, which is what we just got out of.
But when you show those bar graphs and you see 50, you get excited.
You get excited.
Yeah, but
we'll temper the expectations a little.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, thank you.